Yeah.
Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to the second episode of my football podcast, Celebration in the Net. שלום לכל המאזינים וברוכים השבים לפרק השני של פודקאסט הכדורגל שלי, חגיגה ברשת. Today, we have a guest who means a lot to me, a classic striker, the complete goal scorer in my opinion, and one of my childhood heroes, Yannick Kamanan. היום יש לנו אורח שהיה אחד מגיבורי הילדות שלי, חלוץ קלאסי, מפקיע השערים המושלם בעיניי, יאניק קמנן. יאניק, how are you today?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm good too. It's a big honor to be here with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Yannick, when did you start playing football?
I was four years old, I think. 4 years old. Started when I was 4.
Wow.
In the club, I started when I was 5, but really started to touch the ball. I was 4 years old.
Wow. What club did you start playing in when you was 5?
I started playing my neighborhood, club neighborhood, called OSC Elancourt. It's a local club from my city, so where I grew up. I started with them at 5 years old, on the 7th. At the time, you could start at 6 years old, but I was already in advance regarding football. So I started early, and then I never stopped playing.
Wow, that's great. What does football make you feel?
Freedom, just the freedom. That's where I express the most, the best. That's where I feel the most comfortable. It's just something that you've got in your vein. Yeah, I cannot describe because it's part of me. I never ever stop watching, playing football. I just do football. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Did you have a football player you looked up to as a child?
Yeah, of course. So my hero as a person, it's and as a football player as well, it's George Weah. Just for me, the greatest striker, the greatest African striker ever.
George Orwell?
George Weah. He played for PSG, Milan AC, Chelsea, Marseille. He's the only Ballon d'Or from Africa.
Wow.
When I started, it was my hero. I had the chance to meet when I was in the PSG youth team. It was in PSG at the time. It gave me the love for PSG as well. But then he stopped, and then Ronaldo, El Fenomeno.
Ronaldo Nazario.
Yes, not Cristiano.
Not Cristiano.
Ronaldo, El Fenomeno.
Yeah.
He's the one that is for me, it's just the best. It's not to say, just.
Your style of play reminds me of him a bit. Like you were so calm when you met the goalkeeper, and he was too. You just put it on the corner, a simple pass to the corner, goal, and he did it all the time too. So,
that's because of the YouTube video, basically.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of them, and I discovered that he never had to shoot in a strong way.
Yeah.
When he had to do it, he done it, but most of the time, it's all about where the goalkeeper is, where you have to know where you are, and then, place it in the best place as possible to beat the keeper.
Yeah. It's not only about power. It's a lot of psychological games against the keeper.
And then you have a professional player always told me when I was playing in England, he always told me you always have 2 seconds more than you think in the box, in the goalkeeper box.
Yeah, because a lot of strikers are getting stressed. They think they don't have time, and then they blew it up.
Exactly. But when you think about it, I'm not saying you got plenty of time, but you've got more time than you think because, you're in the box. So the defender is not allowed to touch you that much. So any mistake can be crucial for the defense. So basically, whatever you want to do, I'm not saying you can do it, but you've got more time to create, to put you in the best position as possible to score the goal.
Yeah.
So I grew up with this in my head.
Yeah. And it got you far.
Yeah.
What does it take to become great in life?
Well, I would say believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I would say believe in what you do. And I would say never give up, no matter what people say around you, no matter what people think. Just do what you think is best for you. Do what you believe. Put your heart in it. And be confident about it. Only think that you're gonna succeed. Because don't bring any negative in your mind. Just bring positive in your mind. And work for it. But for that, you need to believe in. To me, you need to believe in what you do. If you don't believe, you lie to yourself, and you lie to your project.
Yeah.
So you lie to people. If you believe in yourself and you believe in what you do 100%, you will give you 100%. If you believe in 95%, you will give 95%.
Yeah. You're right.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. What did you have to sacrifice along the way in order to become the player you became?
Most of the players, they say everything, but no. I give up family. I give up friends. I give up the way a young man can grow up, like a young man outside of football. You grow up in a certain way, in the classic way, let's say. But when you want to become a football player, you must have a certain attitude regarding the work, regarding the football, regarding the people around, regarding the people who wants to be football players that doesn't have the chance, regarding your family. You have responsibility really, really early. So you cannot be like a classic kid, like make a mistake, you'll be okay tomorrow and then, move on. It doesn't work like this in football because football, it's a different world than the classic world. When you're young, you have to behave in a certain way because, if you want to become a football player, you have to practice. If you want to practice a lot, you need to be in the best clubs, or you just give up, friends, girls, whatever the name is. You just need to practice because practice will take you, hard work will take you somewhere that you don't even imagine. But if you play a little bit, you might not see the effect at the beginning, but you're going to wonder why your career end up really early. It's because at some point you just give up on working hard.
Yeah.
So
you got to mature in a really young age. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your mind. The places are really there's not so many places, meaning there's not so many kids who succeed into football. There's a lot of demands. Everybody wants to be a footballer. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be rich.
But not
But
everybody,
for that,
not
you need to
everybody
work
wants to
very
pay the
hard.
price. Yeah.
Yeah, the price of it, the price of the fame into football, not other passion. I don't know. I've never been into it, but I know that in football, you know, there's some gifted players, but there's not so many gifted players. There's not so many. Like there's not so many Messi.
Yeah.
Messi is a gifted. Cristiano Ronaldo had to work hard to get to be who he is.
Yeah.
So it's proof that, you know, hard work is more important than you ever think.
Yeah.
Because whatever you, as you say, whatever you're doing on the closed door, that's what people is going to see on the field.
Yeah, on the pitch, on the outside.
Yeah.
How does it feel to score a goal in the best club competition in the world, the Champions League?
Wow. If you love football, if you love that competition, I mean, every football player dream to be successful.
Yeah.
To be successful, you need to play the best competition in the world, which is World Cup, European Cup, Champions League. If you get to that stage and you score on the moment, you don't realize.
Yeah.
Because on the moment into the game. So, you know, you realize that you play Champions League when you hear the music.
Yeah. Wow.
In the tunnel, yeah. When you hear the music, you're like, oh. There you go. You hear this? That's where you know. You're like, okay.
So
that's not just a game. That's the top for a club.
So you realize you scored a goal in this competition only when you go back home and you're like, wow, today I scored a goal in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like when you do it, all the adrenaline, you just keep playing.
Yeah, you don't think you're on the field. You just have to. You have a job to do.
Yeah,
you have a job to do. You take care of your job.
Yeah.
But then, you know, when the competition is finished, that's where you realize. Yeah. But it's beginning. If you make it regularly, it becomes regular in your mind. But if it's something you imagine but you never thought you're gonna get into it, when you get into it, you realize it after.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, that's something that you dream of, but you never thought it's gonna happen. And when it happens, the music.
Yeah, the music makes you feel like.
Ask that question to every player. The first time they play Champions League, the music,
Yeah, it makes you excited. Did you practice alone, just you and the ball, during your career?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Very much. You know, we have an exercise calling the wall. So you've got the ball, you've got the wall, and then you do passes, 1-touch passes, 2-touch passes. That's what I practice. Funny enough, in my today, what I'm doing with the kids in my football club, first, when they get into the pitch, the first thing that they do is the wall.
Yeah, it's the basics.
The basics. They all want to be football players, but they 6, 7, 8. They don't know yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just telling them, listen, you want to be minimum like me?
Yeah.
That's the job. That's the job. If you're not capable of doing it, don't tell me you want to be pro, because that's part of the job.
Yeah. You're right. I think to have a great player, you gotta work with yourself. Like, it's not enough to work only with the team.
Yeah. Like, I used to play with a player called Teddy Sheringham. He used to play for Manchester United. He won the Champions League, the first Champions League that Manchester United won, I think, in Barcelona against Bayern Munich. Solskjaer scored and Sheringham scored. It was at the end of his career, he played at Tottenham, and I was there. And I remember I started giving up working hard, which is, you know, you finish training, you go, you take a shower, you go home, and then you have fun and everything. And then, you know, because the club believed in me, they started to put me with the first team, training, or reserve or stuff like this. So I watched the guy training. He finished training with the group. He stayed and started to do his basics in the box. So like shooting, heading, volley, anything that he can, anything in the box. Like he can, I mean, he will face in the game. He done it. Every movement, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a guy that won the Champions League. He was the captain. He's got nothing to prove at the end of his career. He could come, enjoy, show his quality, and go home.
Yeah.
He has done everything. No, it wasn't this.
Wow.
The guy was, I think he was 34, something like this. It wasn't doing this at all.
You're talking about
fit, and it was walking again.
You're talking about Paul Scholes?
No, Teddy Sheringham.
Teddy Sheringham. Ah, okay.
And he was doing this.
Wow.
I was like, and I think I was 18.
Wow, that's dedication.
And I was like, all right, so me 8 years old, I think about shower and going out. And then him 34, won titles, international for England, got nothing to do, nothing to prove, and he's still this.
Wow.
I was like, so that's the job.
Yeah, that's an inspiration, man, for real.
Yeah.
What is the best moment of your career so far?
My first game. Actually, I would love to say my first game, but now there's so many. So many.
You can choose one.
First game in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Winning any derby.
Yeah.
Which
derby.
is Israel, Turkey. First game in League One in France. First bench in the Premier League. Any.
Wow. You had such a great moment, man.
Yeah, yes. So many good moments, yeah. So many. First game, I think it's the first game. Funny enough, with Maccabi Herzliya, the Toto Cup.
The Toto Cup, wow.
The first win. I think this is the first time they won the Toto Cup.
Yeah.
Was the first time we played. Who we played? They play in green. Green and white.
Maccabi Haifa?
No. No. I forgot. Ramat Gan, I think.
Ramat Gan, yeah.
Green and
maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I think Ramat Gan. One of them. I forgot, but I think at the time it was the first ever title for Maccabi Herzliya.
Yeah. And it was your first title too, right?
Yeah. Maccabi Herzeli with Freddy David. Yeah. Which I love until today. Love this guy.
Yeah.
Itamar Nitzan, who is the goalkeeper of Betar Jerusalem, I think today.
Yeah, maybe.
First ever title for them, for me.
That's why Maccabi bought you?
After this, yeah.
But that's the game they decided to take you?
It wasn't the game.
Huh?
No, it wasn't the game. It wasn't the game.
It wasn't the game.
It was in a league game. We play away against Maccabi Tel Aviv, which is Bloomfield.
Yeah.
And Avi Nimni came. It was a corner. I think a corner against us.
Yeah.
Or a corner. And he came in the corner and said, "Do you want to play next season for Maccabi Tel Aviv?" I was like,
during the game.
I was like, man, you know, there is a corners going on over there.
Yeah.
But there is a corner over there, so you know, let's talk about after.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
At the moment, I was a little bit shocked, but I said, well, why not? Let's see. Let's focus on the corner and then we talk after.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny story, that's how I signed to Maccabi. I mean, that's the first connection.
Yeah, you had with Maccabi.
Yeah,
look, Avi Nimni is like a legendary midfielder in Israel. So if Avi Nimni likes your style of play, it means you're a footballer, you're a great footballer.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know about Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
I know about when I came to Israel, but when I get to Israel and I start to discover the country, start to visit and everything, I discovered that Maccabi Tel Aviv was the biggest club in the country.
Yeah.
And I discovered Avi Nimni was a legend, not just with Maccabi, but all over the place, because he's one of the first Israeli players who played abroad. If it's not the first, I don't know. One of the first to play abroad, he played Derby County at the time.
Yeah.
It was one of the. It was a big thing for the country at the time. So you know, because obviously when people talk to you about Avi Nimni or one of the greatest, you know, if you're curious a little bit about the culture, about the country, you study.
Yeah.
This is what I used to do. This is what I used to do when, you know, people talk to me about the country. I studied the country. I studied the important people regarding football, not the politics or whatsoever, just football. I study a little bit and I discover stuff about him. So, cool. He's left-footed like me, so I was like, good. So,
he had similar techniques.
Exactly.
He was so technical. Yeah.
Yeah. He did what I discovered with him. He doesn't do any tricks like step over or stuff like this, but his passes, his positioning.
Yeah.
He's very smart.
Yeah, he plays simple. Smart. He plays simple. He's not doing this football for show off.
Yeah.
That's how you
very simple. Simple but effective.
Yeah, simple and effective.
Very effective. And that is calm. That's the thing that I remember about him. Any question, it was calm. Very calm. Player, when he was a director, when he was a coach, very calm.
Yeah.
Very calm. So,
as a child, did you believe you are going to have such a magnificent career?
I believe I wanted to have that kind of career.
Yeah.
I believe I wanted even better.
Yeah.
Even better. I believe I was the greatest.
Yeah, I think you deserved a lot better, because when I saw you play, and Maccabi Tel Aviv is the biggest club in Israel, but when I saw you play, and I was at gate 8 at Bloomfield, I was a kid at gate 8, I was like, he shouldn't be in Israel. I was like, this kind of techniques, this kind of finishing, this kind of vision, this kind of creativity, he shouldn't be in Israel. And I thought this also about Ellen Mastoudi. When you gave you the ankle assist and you scored, I was like, that's not Israeli football. That's better than the football in Israel. And in Israel, you have great football. But that's the Premier League level, La Liga level. Yeah.
It wasn't that high. The level of the league wasn't that high. Today it's very high, but at the time it wasn't that high. But, what brought me to Israel? Mistakes. This is what today a guy kids, young players, sorry. Because, I'm not saying that being Israeli is a mistake, but, when you think about your career, the way I started, you don't include Israel into the picture. No disrespect to the country, but just that the way I started in Tottenham, French international, League One in France. You want to carry on that level.
Yeah.
You want to stay like this, and then sometimes you make some bad decisions, bring you to different countries. So then there is a choice for everybody, because when you have a dream or a target and you don't reach that target, some of the players, they fall and they never come back from it.
Yeah.
Some of them, I believe I'm one of those guys, they just carry on.
Yeah.
Just carry on. Because obviously you didn't go where you wanted to go. You didn't play for the team that you wanted to play. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be a football player. That doesn't mean you're a football player. That doesn't mean that if you go to a country that you never knew, it's not going to be great. You just have to carry on your career.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to you, you just thank God for it, and then enjoy.
You inspired me, because you played in the team that I was a fan of. So maybe if you played in Real Madrid, you wouldn't inspire me. You know what I mean? Everything is accurate. Everything is like God planned it to be. You just need to do yours.
Exactly. I 100% agree with you. So, and then the mention, which is very important to me, is that you inspire people. When you play football, you don't play for yourself. You play as well for other people, because people look at your attitude, how you behave, if you do good, do bad things. I think it's very important to be respectful to the game.
Yeah.
The people who pay their ticket to watch you, because I was one of them. Some of them, they don't have a lot of money. They save their money to pay the ticket to all the seats. When you know that, exactly, when you have someone who does this for you, that you don't even know this person.
You can't think I play in Maccabi and not in Tottenham. You just have to do the best you can to give him what he came for.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
If you understand that, I think because I play all my life as a foreigner, I think that's the reason why I never disrespect any country that I play in.
Yeah.
Because when you're a foreigner, despite the label that the people put on your back, you are a foreigner.
Yeah.
So you have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
People that, you have to prove yourself. I give you a stupid example. You live, you find a girl, you need to introduce yourself to the parents. You need to prove them that you're worth their daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, football is the same to me.
Yeah.
You come to a country, no one knows you. You have to prove yourself to this country that they made a good choice of picking you up to play for them.
Yeah. For me, as a child, and I saw a lot of strikers play. I saw Yuval Avidor. I saw a lot of them, and Yuval Avidor was great too. For me as a child, he was the best striker I ever saw play here. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for all the moments you gave me as a child.
Thank you.
What kind of mentality a player must have in order to succeed?
He must believe he's the best.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like one time I saw an interview of Cristiano Ronaldo, and he said that he's the best, and like the interviewer was like laughing at him. You're not the best. Messi is the best. And he said, in my opinion, I'm the best. And if you're not the best interviewer, in your opinion, you shouldn't do it. And if the cameraman is not the best cameraman, in his opinion, in his eyes, he shouldn't be a cameraman. Like, if you decided to do something, you need to see yourself as the best. Yeah, commit to it. Yeah. And when I saw you play, I was like, he plays at the highest level. Like, when you touched the ball, I didn't think it's less than Karim Benzema or Ribéry. I didn't think you play. I thought he was like the best, like at the top. Even though you played in Maccabi Tel Aviv and not in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
I saw what you did with the ball. And in Yema too. In Yema played in Hapoel Tel Aviv, and I think he's one of the best goalkeepers of all times. Like for real, he's a great goalkeeper in Yema. And he played in Hapoel. So what? Messi couldn't score two in Yema, you know what I mean?
Funny enough, on my 2 years and a half that I spent in Israel, I just scored one goal against this guy.
Yeah,
one goal.
He was the best. He was definitely the best goalkeeper in Israel. Like, no competition. No goalkeeper in Israel was near as close to his abilities. And he was so small. Like, he wasn't tall, but he was athletic.
Yeah. It was very good. And he's got the way he kicked the ball as a goalkeeper at the time. Just amazing. Amazing. That is a great goalkeeper. But to me, I mean, there is one. I mean, today he's playing for the national team and everything, famous.
Yeah.
But Itamar was, for me, when I met him the first time in Maccabi, he was the third goalkeeper. Wow. The first time I saw him, I said, you're going to, because that kid, so good.
Yeah, he is a great goalkeeper too.
So,
what is the biggest challenge a striker must take?
The challenge, goals, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say all the time be scoring the most of the goals.
Yeah.
If today, let's say I play this season and I score 12 goals, whatever, it will be better than this season, which means every year I need to do better.
Yeah.
I believe that if you start to compare yourself to others, you're going to lose yourself.
Yeah. You need to compare yourself to yourself.
Compare yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
Compare yourself. This season I've done 12. Next season I'm going to do 13.
Yeah.
Next season, the 13, I'm going to do 14. That should be a challenge.
Yeah.
If you have this mentality, without knowing, I think you will start to beat others.
Yeah.
Because your challenge will be with yourself. But whatever challenge you bring to yourself, people is gonna, it's gonna have a positive effect on others.
Yeah.
So that's what I believe. That's that's the biggest challenge to me.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Who is your favorite striker nowadays?
None.
There is no favorite striker.
There is very, very good, brilliant. Yes, but I don't have one player that.
Yeah, nobody like is in your heart like Ronaldo El Fenomeno.
No.
Yeah.
But there is excellent Mbappe.
They are excellent, but their style of play didn't catch you like Ronaldo's.
That doesn't. Ronaldo, whatever he plays, I wanted to watch the game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So no striker makes you feel like that today. Yeah.
Today, I want to watch PSG. I don't want to watch Mbappe, Neymar, or Messi.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
You want to watch the team?
Exactly. I don't want to watch in Premier League. I don't want to watch a specific player. I just want to see.
Yeah. You didn't fall in love with any of them, like. Yeah.
The one that I might like the most, but because of movement, is Cavani. It is Cavani.
I love Cavani. He's so smart. He's so humble.
That's one of the strikers I would say I like to watch.
Yeah.
I like to learn from.
Yeah.
I like to take it as an example for the strikers that I know.
And
I would say Cavani.
Yeah, he's no show off. He's playing football to play football. He gave up his number for Ronaldo, like no problem. Like I don't even care about the numbers. I'm just playing. Yeah.
The number doesn't define him.
Huh?
The number doesn't define him.
Yeah, the number doesn't define him. Yeah.
Number doesn't define him. He's the one before the number.
Yeah, so, he has a great personality.
So you want the 7, take the 7.
Yeah. He's a great personality. What kind of advice can you give to young strikers?
Working hard in front of the goal. You want to score. Today we in an era where the statistics are very, very important.
Yeah.
Everybody look at the statistics. Everybody. There's no that doesn't do this.
Yeah.
You see the show, it's all about statistics. You see the media, it's all about statistics. You see the paper, it's all about everything is all about statistics.
Especially when you're a striker.
Exactly. So you want to survive in that era, score goal.
Yeah.
Score goal, practice.
Yeah.
It's all down to practice in front of the goal. Your movement as a striker. Don't need to do box to box, running from one side to the other side. No. Do the practice as a striker. Repeat the same movement because it's going to become a habit for you.
Yeah.
Repeat the same small movement that
repetition.
You do. Exactly. A small movement that you do will make the difference in the field.
Yeah.
You know, basketball is one of my favorite sports with American. If you look at the greatest players, all have a specific movement.
Yeah.
That is unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
It's called a fadeaway. They go from one side, you go to the other side. Everybody knows it's gonna do it, but no one can stop it.
Yeah.
Get your own movement.
Yeah.
Get your own movement. You know, everybody knows that Cavani, for example, on the corner, go to the first post.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that Cavani on the movement
to the near post.
To the near post. Everybody knows. Small portion of people can stop him.
Yeah.
You know, that's Cavani.
I remember seeing your goals. You were left-footed, but your right foot was great. Like I remember you were against the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper thought you're gonna put your shot at the left corner, at the far corner, at the far post, but you just took your right foot and you just blew it.
It was
to the near post, and it was like, how can you shoot so accurate, so powerful on your right foot, and you have a chance to shoot on your left foot, and you choose the right foot? It was like, how does he do it?
It's I don't even remember. I know one call like this. It was in Bloomfield.
Yeah, it was in Bloomfield.
I forgot against who.
Maybe Bnei Yehuda?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, because I think so. One of the players do a throwing, was supposed to do the throwing to his defender.
Yeah.
I saw it. I'd anticipate, get the ball, shoot with the right foot, and it went top corner. Just practice.
Yeah.
It's no magic.
Yeah.
No magic. Just practice. You know, you are training.
You shot your right foot like it's the same as, like it's equal to your left foot. You shot it like,
practice. It's practice. There's no magic. There's no specific thing that I would do that others. It's just practice.
Yeah. How did you handle disappointments and losses? Because every football player loses sometimes.
So repeat the question.
How did you handle disappointments and losses?
Very bad.
You didn't like to...
Very. No. It can take me days to recover from a lose.
Wow.
Days. But the luck that we've got in football, when you play every week, you have time to recover.
Yeah.
Because the next week you can make it better.
Yeah.
But today, because I stopped football, I can be with my wife. I lose. I ain't gonna talk to her that much.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna talk to her that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't like it. Even with my kids, I can't lose.
Yeah.
I can't lose. I don't do good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't do good with lose. I don't do good.
I think that's important. I think that's one of the reasons you had a great career, because I know a lot of coaches, a lot of great coaches hate losing too, like Mourinho and Klopp. And I think when you hate losing, you just don't do it so much. Like you don't lose a lot of games because you know how it makes you feel. So
you don't want to be upset all week. So
so you gotta win. Yeah. So I think handling bad with losses can be good too. If you're not going too deep into it, like if you can see the next game, if you can.
This is why you want to be in a position where you play in the best clubs.
Yeah.
Because you play in the best clubs, think about it. You play every 3-4 days.
Yeah.
So when you lose a game, you don't have to think about it. You lost, you set, right, fine. In 3-4 days, you've got another one.
You have to concentrate on the next game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you play in a club where, you know, it's only league games, you've got a full week to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you
play with big clubs, there are so many competitions.
You don't have time to think about it. You don't have time. You lost, you're upset on the moment. Right. Switch, next one. Straight away.
Yeah. So, in which club did you enjoy playing the most?
I would say would say in Turkey and in Israel, obviously. In Turkey, because of the fans, because of the fans, and because of in Turkey because of the competitions.
Yeah.
Because I play Europe there, and I would say in Israel because of the passion of the fans.
Yeah. The fans in Israel are crazy.
And
yeah, and we love you so much.
I always gonna remember when you play a derby, the full city of Tel Aviv is quiet. Everybody is in the stadium.
Yeah,
there's no one around. No one is in this. I always joke about it. I said, if you're a thief, you want to steal things in the market, or you want to do bad things, do it when there is a derby.
Yeah.
Because there will be no one.
Yeah.
No one's going to be
the city
police, whoever.
The ones who are not in the stadium are in pubs and bars, drinking beer and watching the games. So, yeah.
So, like in Israel, if you want to do balagan, go do balagan when it's derby. When it's derby, that's the right moment to do bad things.
Yeah.
Because derby crazy. Yeah. Like you see the stadium split in two, red and yellow.
The atmosphere is amazing at derbies.
When you play in one of them, obviously, if like myself, you play against Hapoel Tel Aviv, and you score in front of Hapoel Tel Aviv fan, and it feels good.
Yeah.
It's good because they're upset. They wanna kill you.
But they wanna kill you, but they can't.
They cannot. Yeah. Done it.
Do you have some special routines? Which make you a better footballer?
When I was playing, sleep, eat properly, and then practice after practice.
Yeah.
Then you practice. When you finish your practice, go practice again on your individual fitness, and then recovery. Just too simple as possible, because the career is long but it's short at the same time. Because 10, 15 years of your life, it's nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 10, 15 years, it's a long time.
Yeah.
So, make the most of it.
You can make the foundations.
Yeah, make the most of it. I know it's a sacrifice in a way, because, you see your friends that doesn't play football, they're going out there, they're going out there, they do this, they do that. You want to do it, but obviously in Israel, you've got the media. So if you start to go out, people will know. Go out and you find yourself in a situation, it's gonna be trouble for you. You don't take the time to rest, so which is not good. So I would say do that sacrifice for 15, 17 years. And then when you've done that sacrifice, after that, man, you can enjoy.
Yeah, you can enjoy greatness for the rest of your life.
Exactly, because you finish your career at 35, 37. When you finish at this age, you're still young.
Yeah.
Because think about it. You finish your career at 35 years old, and then some of the people who go to school to pursue a career in marketing, in whatever the name is, roughly you start what age? 25, 27?
Yeah.
Between 25 and 35. That's where they start their career. But when they start, they have to do it until they're 60 years old or something like this.
Yeah.
There's not so much money into it like football.
Yeah.
But when you think about football, you do your passion for 15, 17 years, you earn a lot of money, and 35, they say, so okay, it's a small death, but when you think about it, you've got all your life to do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
It's your job.
Yeah. Just do your job. Just be consistent and work hard. And you love it, so it shouldn't be...
Exactly. As you said, it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it for something.
Yeah. A friend told me that he heard Kobe Bryant saying, if I need to convince you to come to the practice, don't come. Because here we play in LA Lakers. So if you don't want to come to the practice, if you are in LA Lakers and you don't want to come to the practice, don't come. Don't come.
Yeah.
Go to your life, and because it's not a team of losers. Like,
yeah, absolutely right, 100%. I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
So
you gotta want it. You gotta really want it. If you want to succeed, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly, absolutely.
What is the most important quality of a striker?
Scoring goals.
Yeah. Finishing.
Yeah, finishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all right. It's not good to say this way, but that's what the money is.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah, but
the money.
Even when we talk about money and people say it's the root of evil and everything, like me as a person, I was very, 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 very poor. Like I had nothing to eat some days. And even then, I knew one day I'm going to be a millionaire. And I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm on my way. I'm at a better position. And if you are poor, you shouldn't hate money. Maybe it is your circumstance in life and it's not your fault. Yeah, maybe it is not your fault. But if you stay in that position and if you don't do nothing to change that position, man, it's your fault. Like if you were born poor, it's not your fault. If you are discriminated for being black or for being Russian or for being whatever, it's not your fault. But if you just accept being in that position and do nothing to change it, man, it's your fault. And
absolutely agree.
Nobody likes to talk about money, but when people make big money, sometimes they are frauds, they are thieves, they don't make it in the right way. But when you make it in the right way, people they can't hate on you. Even if they hate on you, it just means that they will never be in that position. Like if someone hates on you for earning a lot of money in Maccabi Tel Aviv or whatever, it means he will never earn a lot of money. So people need to understand it. Even if you are poor right now and you're listening to it, a lot of rich people were poor. And the fact that they are rich now is not luck. It's only because they believed they can be rich. And it's not greed either. Like me, no matter how much money I'll have, I'll always want more money. And it's not because of greed. It's because I was poor. And as long as I have more money, I'm more far from being poor. That's how you should look at it.
Yeah, it's the mindset. You want to change your lifestyle. You have a lifestyle, don't like it, you want to change it.
Yeah.
If you want to, you know the map to change it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes are not bad. I smoked a lot of them, so I did something bad with them. They're not bad. They're just cigarettes. They're not bad or good. They're nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a mindset. I believe it's a mindset. You know, you want to get into the, you want to get into the high level in whatever you do.
Yeah.
You know, there's a map. There's a road to follow. Just follow that. It comes with sacrifice. with the price, but at the end of the day, dedicate to it, and I believe, but that's my belief. I believe if you put God first, that will really help you, because if you follow the path of God, whatever your religion is, you're going it the right way.
Yeah.
Then, because God never said don't like money. He just said, in my religion, in the Bible, that or you follow God or you follow the money. But he never said money was bad. He make you have a choice. I decided to follow. But if I follow God, the money will.
Yeah. If you follow money, money will run away. But if you follow God, everything will come. Everything, abundance, everything. Yeah, that's right. It's all about the mentality, the mindset.
Yeah.
Did you visualize yourself scoring goals before big games? Like close your eyes and see the crowd, see yourself putting.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Even the day before.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize how much it can help to visualize your future.
Yeah. If you anticipate a situation, it's like your mindset is ready for it.
Yeah.
You see yourself scoring, you won't be surprised when you get in that position.
Yeah.
If you see yourself scoring in a corner, when the corner will come, you won't be surprised when the ball comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be ready, because you dream about that position. You think
it's kind of like
that
practice.
position.
It's kind of like practice, but for the mind.
Exactly. You do it before it happens. Do it before it happens. Put it in your mind that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Don't say to yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
Say it's gonna happen. So when you say to yourself it's gonna happen, your mind already registered it.
Yeah.
When your mind when the situation comes, it's nothing new, because you see it before it happens.
Yeah.
And then you be ready. And then you do the right movement for that. So there won't be any surprise at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I think everyone who wants to be great in life, he has to visualize it. Visualize scoring a goal, visualize how your life, how you want your life to look like, how you want your house to look like, what you want to do in the daily life. You gotta visualize it if you want to live it. If you can't even imagine it, it's not gonna happen. Like you gotta be able to imagine it.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay positive. Think about the positive stuff, the thing that you wanna have, and then you be in the same way, you be ready to work for it.
Yeah.
Because let's say you don't think about it, you don't believe in it. When people's gonna come to you and they're gonna, all right, you see this house? To get to this house, you need to walk that much. Because your mindset is not ready for it, you're gonna be like, yeah, but it's too much. Yeah, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
but it makes me. You will find any excuses as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see a house, you find it beautiful, and you want to be into that house, and then you know it's expensive, but you truly believe you can be in it, your mindset is already there.
Yeah.
Your mindset is there. So meaning, whatever will come for that, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you'll be ready to do it. Mm-hmm. So today I started to create my company. I created my company, and I put a lot of things inside my company. I do a lot of things inside my company, and I started in 2019, which is 3 years ago. It's still a young company, but whatever I do, I believe in it.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee that 99% of the client that I work with or for or comes to my company, they're happy.
Yeah.
Because they can see the passion that I put into my thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't disrespect the work that I do. Disrespect the work that I do, cut you off.
Yeah. No matter what is the work you do.
That's really hard, but that's the way I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm not asking. My wife always said to me, I'm the kindest guy in the world, but I'm really difficult to live with.
Mm-hmm.
She always say that. And this is a lady that's been with me for a long time, and she put up with everything that I put her through.
Yeah.
She never complained.
Yeah.
They're always there for me, no matter what. Let be me in a way. So just for that, I give my 100% in what I do, because you're a man, you're like me. You know how difficult it is to find a woman to let you be you, actually.
Yeah.
Very difficult day in this day to find a lady that's gonna say, be you. I don't care who you are, just be you. Because if you'll be happy. If you're happy, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah.
So, how dedicated I am to my work, obviously, it gave less time with me.
Yeah.
But the small time that I give her, she will be very happy with it, because it will be small, but with quality.
Yeah. My girlfriend always says that I need to give her more time. And I work my ass off. Like, I work 12 hours a day, every day, and I play football for 2 or 3 hours every day. And I practice, like, I don't give her a lot of time. But she's there for me because she knows that I've got to do it. Like, and
you have a purpose.
To this interview, so I'm just going to tell her, you're with me even when I'm here with Yannick. Like, Maya, she's always here with me, even though we're not spending some quality time right now, because I'm doing this to get to where I have to get to. And if I'm just going to be all day spending money at restaurants with her and going shopping, I will never amount to nothing. I'll never be where I want to be. So I got to put this work right now. So in the future, we will have more time to enjoy with each other.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. Absolutely agree.
So I can relate with what you say. And it is so hard to find today a woman that is supporting everything you want to do and everything you are.
Yeah, because it's part of the process.
Yeah.
Because it's it's who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
It's part you surround yourself with, because obviously you cannot do things by yourself.
Yeah.
They say behind every great man there's a strong lady.
Yeah.
So, that's the part that, as men, we need to be aware and thankful when you find that person.
Yeah. Definitely. Do you meditate?
Not that much. I pray. Morning. Every morning I pray. Meditation, no, I don't. If I meditate, funny enough, it's in my shower.
If you meditate, what?
In my shower.
In your shower, yeah. I think visualizing is a bit like meditation.
I mean, to tell you the full truth, every idea regarding my future after football, I find it in the shower. I don't know why. But I take a shower, I've got an idea come up.
Yeah.
So everything that I've got in my company, I create it in my shower.
Yeah, because it makes you fresh. A lot of songs that I wrote in the shower. Like I was like taking the phone in the hot shower, like, you know, getting away from the hot water, and I was like recording to the phone some lines, and then I got back to it.
And I listened to your music. Yeah, you've got the flow. Got to say.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
I didn't understand everything, but got the flow. You know, you've got the rhymes.
And I think you can understand even what I'm talking about because it's vibes. It's like frequency, even if you don't understand the language. And it's so big for me because you're a person who, in my opinion, reached greatness. And if you say that I got a flow, I believe that I can reach greatness too. Even though you're a footballer and you're not a musician and I'm a musician, if you say I've got a flow and you were a great football player, I believe I can be a great musician. It's like the principles to greatness, to succeeding in life, football, music, it doesn't matter. It's the same principles. That's what I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah. I listened to it. Yeah, you got the flow. Definitely got the flow. Like,
thank you. Thank you so much, man. You're so kind. Okay. I want to play football at the highest levels. Can you give me some tips which will help me achieve this goal?
Believe in yourself and working hard. Same words all the time.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, working hard. Don't take everything for granted. Every little success, every little progression that you make, it's a progression.
Yeah.
Don't worry about where you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's how you do it. Because we all started low. And then at some point, some of us went higher. Yeah. Some of us stay. As long as you believe in yourself, you dedicate to it, people's going to see, and they will give you chances.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that, man. I'll take it.
Please.
As a child, I was a fan of Maccabi Tel Aviv, and watching you play was so exciting. You were always smiling on the pitch. How did you stay in such a positive mood all of the time?
It's just football. You're playing football in front of 20,000 people.
Yeah.
What else do you want? What else?
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. You lived your dream, so you gotta smile. If you don't smile, you are ungrateful.
You're ungrateful. There is some people. I remember when I was in Maccabi Herzliya, and I had to go to a place, I forgot the name is. I had to go to a very, very difficult place. Because at the time when I was in Maccabi Herzliya, at the beginning, people didn't know me. And then when they start to know me and talk to me, talk about me on TV and stuff like this, media and everything, I had to go to a place where kids were without their parents. Some of them, they are, being raped. Some of them are in prison. Some of them are parents into drugs and stuff like this. Very difficult situation. And I was a fortunate guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I was the one playing football. I remember, the eye that they had when they look at me. And it touched me a lot because how can you complain about what you do, knowing that there is a child who didn't even start his life, and facing that maybe yourself ain't going to be able to face it. So if you complain about football, something that you love, your passion, you disrespect this child. Because this child, if he's got your place, is going to make the most of it, because the way he started, and the thing that you want to give him after, to be grateful every day. But if you complain about football, I'm playing all this, I don't have that. Oh, I want to be, and then you don't respect the game, you don't respect the effort and everything. Let's switch it. You being where it's very that difficult. Then let's see how you're gonna handle it. So it was not possible not to be happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I face
Yannick
with but there's a way to handle it, and it's not because you live some difficult moments because of skin color or that you have to give up. It's a small portion of your life that's gonna happen. It's not gonna define your life. Just a portion. Take that portion, make the most positive out of it, and remember that you're the only one in your own shoes. No one else. So,
how did you stay so focused when you met the goalkeeper?
That's what I love to do, scoring goals. That's what I love to do. So it's not difficult. It's not difficult to find what you love.
Great answer. As a striker, you had technique, you had stamina, you had great acceleration and speed, you had vision, you had creativity, you had an excellent finishing, and you made some great assists too. You had your own unique style. Can you give the young players hearing us an advice on how to develop their own style of play?
Repeat the movement. Again, repeat the movement, keep practicing the same things. I know it's boring. It's a boring routine. I know. It's a boring routine. Every day. I know it's boring, but you're doing it to own it. You're doing this to own that. You want to own the movement. So for you to own that movement, you need to buy it. Do you buy it if you don't practice? Keep practice. Make people suffer with the same movement every time. Like Thierry Henry. You know Thierry Henry?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody knows his movements.
That
one. Curve the ball in the same place every time. He owns the movement.
So nobody can stop it.
No one say that movement belongs to Cristiano Ronaldo. No one can say that movement belongs to Messi. When you score like this, everybody knows that's a Thierry Henry thing.
I think what I remember from you, I never saw such a tall player carrying himself and having such a magnificent technique and being so relaxed. You played like you're playing in the neighborhood, like you scored a goal, like it doesn't matter if you score or not score. It's like it's not an important game. You know what I mean? Like Ronaldo, when he shoots a penalty, you see himself, he's closing his eyes and he's relaxing himself. You didn't relax yourself. You was relaxed in the beginning. You know what I mean?
It's just football. At the end of the day, it's nothing magical. You don't change the world.
Yeah.
You know, you don't save people from cancer.
Yeah.
You know,
but maybe you do. Maybe you do somehow.
Yeah, by bring the joy.
Yeah, by the joy you give them.
Yeah, in a way, you're right. Yes, but what I'm trying to say is that some people, they do real jobs.
Yeah,
like my wife, she works in the intensive care here in the UK. She sees some real.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just cool.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah.
This.
Why should I be stressed about it?
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
Some people in intensive care, those people on the table, they're close to die.
Yeah.
And you ask those people, they don't want to die.
Yeah.
So the doctors, her and her crew or her team or whatever, they need to make decisions really fast to save those persons.
Yeah.
That's stress.
Yeah.
This is stress.
Yeah.
This is something, you put me in that position, I'm like, okay, listen.
Yeah. Man, you're so humble.
There's no need to be stressed. There's no need to be just cool. It's football.
Yeah. Football. Yeah. Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah. A lot of children want to become football players, but their coaches and their environment make them feel like they cannot do it. What do you have to say to those children?
Reverse the situation.
Yeah.
Not most, some of the players that you mentioned, when things like this happen to them, automatically they want to change.
Yeah.
Like I take care of careers today. I'm a football agent, so I take care of careers. Some of my players, they call me, this coach done this, I want to go.
Yeah.
To me, if you ask me, want to go, it's an escape.
Yeah.
It's not, to me, it's like you're not ready to face the challenge.
Yeah.
Change the people,
the way they think.
Change his opinion. Why do you want to escape?
Yeah.
It's the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't go your way, you want to go. It doesn't go your way, you want to go.
Yeah.
Like my career, if you look at my resume, I've got 10 clubs or 10, 11, 12 clubs.
Yeah.
I hate it because people will see me like every time there is a trouble, I escape.
Yeah.
It's not the story. It's not the truth. It's not the story. Yeah. Because that's the vision that some of the people, maybe a lot, maybe not a lot, I don't know, but people will have this vision of me running away from things. Yeah. They don't know the story of it, but that's what it shows on paper.
Yeah.
But what I teach to the kids, if you don't want to be in that situation, face the challenge.
Yeah.
Your coach doesn't want you to believe that you're not good enough, change his opinion.
Yeah.
Instead of running away, going somewhere else, because you can only go to so much club. You can't do every club because every time there's a coach who doesn't like you, you can't do that.
And what about your friends? If some child or some football player, his friends doesn't believe he can do what he wants to do, he can achieve what he wants to achieve, what does he need to do? Does he need to change his circle or does he need to change their opinions?
Change their opinion. First of all, if it's true, he will believe in you no matter what. That's the first thing. If he's a true friend, he will. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
If he doesn't believe you, if you get the choice to change his opinion.
Yeah.
Change his opinion. I remember myself, some of the teachers, when I was in primary school, they say, you think about football, you dream about football, talk about football 24/7, but you're never going to be a football player. I said, all right. Okay, that's your opinion. Fine by me. Then they saw me on the paper.
Yeah.
And then or when you come from a small city, a poor neighborhood, you know, you've got the media who comes to know where you come from.
Yeah.
So funny enough, there's those teachers. What was Yannick like in school? Oh,
Yeah.
such a good guy. He was such a good student.
Yeah.
You know, he was working. Oh, he loved football, but I love this kid.
It's funny.
Yeah.
When you're successful, they all saying they knew it from the beginning.
See? But I know. We both know that you never say that.
Yeah.
When I was a young girl, when I took to be a football, she was like, "No, this is a hobby. This is not. Don't do this. It's not good for you."
Yeah, but after he succeeded, he said that he knew it all of the time. Yeah.
So it's funny. I'd never react about it, but it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because that's how you respond.
Yeah.
Don't respond with your actions.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Respond with your actions, not with your talking. Yeah. They say you can't be a great footballer. Just become a great footballer. That's it. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's it.
Some people say that succeeding in life is all about luck, and it has very little to do with hard work and consistency. What do you have to say to those people?
They're stupid.
They will never succeed.
They will never. That's stupidity. If you ask me, stupidity.
Yeah.
Luck is part of it. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But I hear so many people that believe in it.
It's never ever gonna be a big part of it.
Yeah.
Never gonna be. Do you know what? The hard work that you put in will bring you the luck.
Yeah.
That's the hard work. If you work hard and you put yourself in good position, the luck will come to you.
Yeah.
It's like an attractive thing.
Yeah.
If you work hard, the luck is attracted to hard worker people.
Yeah. Yeah.
The luck is not attracted to lazy people.
Yeah.
People that complain.
Yeah.
And a lot of that never happen.
Yeah. And a lot of people think they work hard, but they don't really work hard.
Give you an example. You know, players who are stars, like Messi, Mbappe, Ibrahimovic, Ronaldo, whatever the names, all those stars.
Yeah.
They are working hard. People complain. People say, how come they can get so much money and all those stuff?
Yeah, people envy.
Yes, it's because, if you ask me, that's my opinion. If you ask me, it's because they bring all those positive things to them by giving their 100%. Like you today, you play in Old Trafford. Yeah, you play in Old Trafford, you play Manchester United, you play in Old Trafford. And then you keep scoring goals. You keep doing good stuff. Keep bringing your team high. What do you think is going to happen? Luck's going to come to you.
Yeah.
You know, all good things going to come to you because you're attractive as a player. You're attractive.
Yeah.
You know, even as a person. Do you think people, stupid example again, do you think girls are attractive to random players or stars?
For stars, of course.
Exactly, because those stars, they put the work in it.
Yeah.
So when they put the work in, they're attractive, you know, good stuff, important people, for women, money, stuff like this.
Yeah, everything will come.
Guys, exactly.
And it's the small decisions. I think it's the small decisions. It's deciding to go to sleep instead of being another hour on Instagram. It's the small decisions which makes you successful.
Thank you. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
If you're a guy that, you know, do bad things, going out and stuff like this, what do you think? Do you think sponsors are going to come to you? Do you think money Yeah, there is money into football, but at some point it will finish.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they cry that they don't have money, but they cry that being rich is about luck, but they try to look rich. They ain't actually rich. They don't got the money, but they take loans to have good, to have nice clothes, nice car, and instead of actually being rich, they just try to look rich. Instead of actually being successful, they just try to look successful. And that's, I think, one of the most common mistakes people make.
Agree. I mean, if you focus on your target, the rest will come with it.
Yeah.
If you think about, the money before putting the work in, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. So
So
right now, I'm going to ask you a very important question. If someone who is this stupid person, who doesn't understand that it's not about luck, is hearing this and he is willing to change himself. Like, now I'm going to read the question. How can a person who wants to succeed switch his mindset? How can a person who wants to succeed switch his mindset from a poor mindset to a rich mindset? And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about poor mindset, like a person who thinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Be positive.
Yeah.
Be grateful. Be positive, be grateful. Be willing to dedicate.
To what? Dedicate.
To be a poor mindset, as you said, is, to me, it's someone that complains, sit on the couch, doesn't want to do much, never happy. That's a poor mindset. Mm-hmm. No matter what you do, think about the positive outcome out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You work in a shop. I don't know how you call this.
You don't make a lot of salary. Minimum wage.
You work in a shop. You don't like your position, but you have to work. So you do this. And you go to work never happy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like this job. It's tiring. I don't like it and stuff like this. That's a poor mindset.
Yeah.
Because you think about your position and you're never happy. You complain about your position.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, all right, this is my position today. What's the best outcome I can get from that position?
Yeah.
You can be a director.
Yeah.
So what do I have to do to be? So this is what I need to be. This is what I need to do step by step, a manager. So you be the best salesman in the shop.
Yeah.
When you become the best salesman in the shop, again, good things attract good things.
Yeah.
When you do the best salesman, you're going to go to, people is going to see, the high level is going to see, they're going to say, oh, this guy sells good.
Yeah.
All right, I want to be the till salesman, the boss of the salesman. You become the boss of the salesman. So from one step, you become a little bit higher. Not the best, but forward.
Mm-hmm.
Then you think doing good. So you know how to manage, it's doing good.
Yeah.
All right, I want him to be a manager. Again, moving forward.
Yeah.
What's the next after manager? Director.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What do I have to do to be a director? From manager to director. I need to do this, I need to do that. All right, let's go to work. And you're doing it.
Yeah.
You change your mind of a poor mentality to a great mentality. Because you focus on the position that you're in. You focus on what you can do to change that position.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter the position that you're in. Doesn't matter. Every job is a job. There's no good job. There's jobs.
Yeah. And when you have people, successful people, who began at the bottom, you have no excuses because people done it before you. People succeeded from nothing before you. So why can't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's just a mindset. If you focus on negative stuff all the time, I should have been, why am I? Those things. No. You refuse to put those things in your mind. Just put in your mind, I'm gonna be. I will work for. This is where I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take time, but I'm not afraid of it. I'm gonna make it. No matter what people say, no matter what people believe, I don't care. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. Great answer, Yannick.
That's the mindset to me.
Yeah, that's a great answer, man. I believe that if you love football, if you love something, believe in yourself and work your ass off, you can become great at it. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. The level of it is not important, you know. Everybody's got his own limits, his own level. Just work hard, give your best, because, you know, there is level, like I said, there is level everywhere. There is this level, there is this level, there's this level. If level is here, be the best at this level.
Yeah.
No
and
one
then you come to the next one. Yeah.
No one asks you to be there. If your level is there, be the best at there. If you're lucky enough, work enough hard, maybe you get to another level. When you get to that level, think about the best at your level.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, I was in Maccabi Tel Aviv. From Maccabi Tel Aviv, I wanted to get to I was in Maccabi Azria, came to Israel. Wasn't my choice. But then say to myself, all right, I'm in Israel, hate it, don't like it. I'm not going to work. Never say that to myself.
Yeah.
I said, all right, what should I do? I will make sure that people loves me. I will make sure that I will get to the best club as possible. So I study, I work hard, I practice.
And think about it like that. A lot of Israeli children, for them, Maccabi Tel Aviv is the biggest club in the world. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So what did I say to myself? I said, all right, this is my position. I'm in Maccabi Azria. Cool. But I want to be to the top of the top in Israel because this is where I am.
Yeah.
So first step, I need to be at the top of the top. So who is the top? Is it Maccabi Tel Aviv? Hapoel Tel Aviv? Maccabi Haifa? Who is it? Beitar Jerusalem? I don't know. But one thing I know, I will make sure whatever I do with Maccabi Herzliya will bring me to a position where I have the luxury to choose the best out of the best.
Yeah.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Europe. I came to Israel, didn't choose. Came to Israel, score goals with Maccabi Herzliya. Then I had clubs around me who wanted me, and I chose the biggest. And from there, I said, all right, from there, I want to make the most of it to get to an higher level. And that was the mindset.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because you're still privileged. You know?
Yeah.
But you tried.
Yeah. And that's the most important thing, to keep trying. How does it feel to inspire others?
Feels great. You're born and you end up to be. It feels great.
Yeah.
Whoever say, I don't know, they're lying.
It should feel great, man. It should feel great. That's all life is about inspiring others, about letting others learn from your story. Like
everybody's gonna die at some point.
Yeah.
So why don't you leave a good image to others before you die?
Yeah. Of course.
Do that.
Yeah, it's so simple. Who is the hardest goalkeeper you played against?
Against. Yeah, I would say Nyema, I think.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say it.
Funny enough, yeah. I find it, yeah, it's the one that I find it hard to score goal against.
Yeah, he was so smart.
This one is like, this is why, if you look at the day I scored against him in the derby, I was so happy that I wanted to take my shirt off, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was the yellow card when you take your shirt off.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so happy. If you look at my goals in Israel, all my goals in Israel, I take my shirt off. I don't want to do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But when it's him, especially in the derby, now I was happy.
Yeah. Messi couldn't score against Nyema, man. Messi couldn't score. He shot like 15 times and he didn't score.
It was so hard. When he was in Bnei Yehuda.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't know the guy, but I was like, what's wrong with this guy? He's saying everything.
Yeah, he looks like he's crazy. For real, he looks like how his body moves. He doesn't look human. He looks like an alien.
He said, I was like, huh? No, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
But then, so at that game, when I scored, I wanted to take my shirt off because I was so I was like, finally, scored against this guy. Finally.
Yeah.
But then I didn't take my shirt off because of the yellow card. So I was like,
Today they can take the shirt off without a yellow card, right? Nowadays.
No, you still have a yellow, I think.
But they don't give it every time, right?
No, they give it, yeah.
Yeah?
No, they give it.
Because like Ronaldo does it, and Ronaldo's supposed to be professional, and he took his shirt off a lot of times.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the yellow card before the game.
Yeah.
If you get the yellow card and you're so happy you want to take your shirt off, you're gonna end up 10 against 11.
Yeah.
If you didn't get any yellow card before,
yeah. So you can allow yourself to do it. Yeah.
Let the emotion goes,
Yeah. What kind of influence do you want to have on society?
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
You can be. I'm not going to talk about my personal situation at the moment, but I lived some difficult moment after football, but never ever did I complain about it. Never ever I didn't put my mind to a positive situation. Get out of this situation to be in a positive situation. Always.
Yeah.
I'm in this situation. There is part of my fault and there is part of the situation. All right, fine. Just think about the positive outcome that you can get from that position and work for it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some mistakes. All right. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Sorry. So,
Yeah. That's a great answer, man. Who is the best defender you have played against in Israel?
It was Moshiko.
Moshiko?
It was the defender of Maccabi Tel Aviv at the time.
Moshiko, what was his last name? Do you remember? No.
He was the captain when I came.
Yeah.
And I remember when I played against him, at the time I was very fast.
Yeah.
Moshi could never be a fast player, but he was always there.
Yeah. He knew how to position himself.
That was annoying to me.
Yeah.
I never understood why a guy so slow can be around me that much.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to be fast, so it's supposed to be easy for me.
Yeah.
But the guy was always there.
He didn't give you free space. Wow.
It was annoying to me.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. Moshiko. I forgot his name, but he was, at the time, he was the captain.
He was the captain of Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing today?
So I run a company called Champion Sports Agency. So in that agency, there's a multiply departments. There's an academy called Champions Football Academy. And in this academy, after school clubs, we give courses to kids. And then after school clubs, we give them courses into football. At the football club, youth club, with on the 7, 9, 11.
Yeah.
We do football parties. We do football camp. Then I'm creating a football showcase club where the players that didn't go to a pro academy before at 16 years old, they've got the chance to play against professional clubs. Academy professional clubs, to show their skills and to get to try. And then I manage careers, young players, to them to do the right thing, to give to help them to make the best decision, to have a team around them to be the best as possible, focus on the game. And yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's a lot.
Very much. And I've got a wife and I've got kids, so listen.
So that's the big goal, family.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you still have your family. So, that's the best for me. But yeah, besides that, I'm lucky enough to do what I love. So, give back what I learned. So, hopefully, as long as you spoke in it, you get the outcome.
Yeah. Yanick, it was a pleasure. Yeah. It was really a pleasure too.
Thank you very much. Very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Very much.
It was really an honor to make this interview, and I wanted to say that you are a big inspiration for me. And
Thank you.
This was the second episode of Celebration in the Net. זה היה הפרק השני של חגיגה ברשת, with Yannick Kamanan, one of the greatest strikers to ever live, in my opinion. So Yannick, thank you so much.
More than welcome.
And right now I'm going to stop the record.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Yannick.
No, more than welcome. It's time. A pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Pleasure.
Yeah, man.
A pleasure. I left my Monday just for you. So we good.
Thank you so much, man.
You're more than
welcome. It means I'm on the right path. If Yannick Kamanan is making some time for me, I'm on the right path, man.
You're good. Don't worry. You're good. No,
Thank
just
you.
Wish you all the best. You've got my Facebook, so we can talk whenever you want.
We will be in touch.
you know, I don't necessarily respond straight away.
Yeah.
Overthink, but I will always respond. So be sure about it. So, you know, no matter what you want, let me know. If I can help, I will help you.
Yeah. Thank you, Yannick.
More than welcome.